Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, my Biafran people, now how on a day? I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This one now Biafra Superstars Media, and I'm holding it down. I say may God bless Biafra, and may God bless His Excellency Oyendu Mazenam Kano. May God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency ESN Ekpa Simon and Joko, for the job Simon is doing. Simon, I want to say we thank you, we appreciate you, we love you, because we know in your hands Biafra is coming, in your hands Biafra is safe, and in your hands, when Biafra comes, the people of Biafra will rejoice. When I say the people, I mean the men, the women, the children, the young, the old, the poor, the sick, the gentle, the meek, the humble, the civilized and uncivilized, those from the lower class, middle class, and the upper echelon of life. We shall come together under one voice, under one accord, under one union, under one spirit, under one constitution, and we shall yell for Hallelujah Day, because Biafra has come. My people, after the magic that happened last night, after the Holy Ghost fire, the prayer of Paul and Silas that happened last night, suddenly the zoo is panicking, the government of that zoo is panicking, even the emperor, the emir of Imo State, Governor Hope Uzodinma, the emir Hope Uzodinma, he's panicking, and they are trying to play to the gallery. They are going around through and fro in Imo States, and they are now arresting every Tom, Dick, and Harry. That's their regular trademark. When the people speak, they will come with the iron fist to respond to the people. The people have said they don't want anything to do with that so-called nonsense you call the IDP camp in disguise of an open university. How can Boko Haram come to Biafra land to learn IT? Now who dash monkey banana? Who carry monkey come Lagos? As my mother used to say. Who carry monkey come Lagos? Who dash monkey banana? When we say Boko Haram go come learn IT. Somebody that have not learned how to write his name in English will come to Imo State and learn. Today, my people, this is what's so funny. Huh? They are so lucky. These few weeks I've been extremely busy. I'm behind my schedule in terms of projects and all those things. There's something called BAU, business as usual. When you are working, there's something called a business as usual. We have colleagues who are sick, who cannot make office for the past 6 weeks. It's been hectic, but so far, so good. Whenever I have a chance, I will try and come in and make a video. For the time being, a very good friend, the Biafran golden child, he's been doing well and he's been holding us down. Please pardon him. He's based in the zoo. He's somebody who was born in the zoo. He was there during the Biafran war, and he's an elderly, so respect him. Slowly and slowly, his mind frame is changing. Slowly and slowly, he's getting to understand the language, how we go hardcore, how we go rough, rugged, and raw when we are discussing about the zoo media. He's learning his trade. Watch me, coach him and learn his trade, but I would never put words into his mouth. He's my elder. He has to learn how to, navigate the ways. But I love his story. Sometimes when I speak to him on the phone, we speak for hours. I want to learn more from him. He's a good friend and all that stuff. Today, my people, our sister, Esther Nwachuku, Esther Mo, she's speaking about the arrest. The crazy arrest happening right now, so speak, in Imo State. Governor Hope Uzodinma, the emir of Imo State. Oh my God, he is going crazy. He is going agog. He is going awaya. Every village, every town, every community, he is going there to arrest the elders of those communities. All the youths are on the run because of one man. Today, make we hear our sister talk. Esther Mo, Esther Nwachuku, you be Biafran girl. So far, so good. I am proud of you. You have turned a new leaf, and I love the way you break it down. When I sang the song for you, I say, Esther Mo. Now which one you dey? Now which one you dey? You be Biafra girl, oh. Esther Mo. Now which one you dey? Now which one you dey, oh? Oh, my sister. You be Biafra girl, oh. You don't dey learn well. I like the way you did one, the way you dey broadcast yo. He dey sweet me for my belly, oh. Esther Mo, now which one you dey? 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 You be Biafra girl, oh. Esther, oh my God, she's doing very well. I am happy, I am proud that she took yield to the words of wisdom. When we spoke to her, when our Prime Minister counseled her, through our videos, our analysis, she has learned the new way, my people. So without any much further ado, let's get back to business. I want you all to listen to what she's saying about what is happening right now in Imo State as we speak. Our sister, Esther Nwachukwu, she's breaking it down. If you're ready, let's go there. I go try to listen to what she want to say, and I'll also break it down. If you're ready, let's go there. Listen.
Coming. We are waiting here. The thing we have
having a hand in the destruction of part of the residence of Senator Frank Ibezim, a former senator who represented Okigwe South on September 30, 2024 at about 9 p.m. Now, the attacks occurred days after the former senator was accused of facilitating the establishment of an IDP camp within the National Open University campus in Unsu community for people from northern Nigeria. Some residents of the area had protested against the rumored move. Ibezim, however, had released a statement denying the claim. Now, for emphasis, that is, I'm reading out what Ibezim's statement was in contraction to, or rather contrary to the statement that the IDP camp being situated in Noun is for Boko Haram members who want to be reintegrated. So he was denying that that was not the purpose. This is his speech. He says, for emphasis, I must restate that there are no plans to settle IDPs, refugees, or migrant persons at the National Open University Center, Unsu Ihime Mbano. Any such claim is categorically false. I will never be part of such a plan. The plan is for skills training for our vulnerable young people from the South. So, this story...
You cut it there small, oh. You cut it there small, but I understand it's your program. I suspect, the editor or whoever is responsible for the chopping of this video. Rufa Yoseni, I hope you're not the one when they chop the video, they come on those key points. But without any much further ado, with all due respect, my sister, we heard what they said in the media, in your Zoom media, in TVC News and the rest of them. We heard the broadcaster, the newscaster, when she said all what she said about refugees coming through. And they came to inspect. And we heard from the man, the head of the refugee, who said he loved what he saw. They came, they inspected the building, the premises, and he said, according to him, we heard his voice, verbatim to verbatim. He said they have inspected it and they loved what they saw. Now they are going to bring millions of people from the north. IDP come from the north to come and teach them skills. My sister, I'll be cool on you. I'll be nice with you, Esther, because you have turned a new leaf. And I am somebody who is fair. I am very, very fair. When somebody is being respectful, doing their job well, I'm not the type that will just come and attack you for no reason. I appreciate you. You're doing a good job. So with all due respect, we heard them when they spoke about inspecting the building. After the inspection, they gave an interview where they said they loved what they saw. And the people of Imo State, we say they don't want to use their ear hear such things. They cried out to the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. And the Prime Minister, being a good leader, someone who listens to his people. He had to yield to the people. He had to carry out what the people have requested for. As they say, democracy means government of the people, by the people, and for the people. So Simon Ekpa is of the people. Simon Ekpa was created by the people. And Simon Ekpa must lead for the people. So whatever they ask us to do, we shall do. That's how it is. A leader is a servant to the people. You are rendering a public service to the people. So when we heard the cries, when we saw the interview from the Zoom media, from Tinubu's TVC News, now Tinubu get a station, we heard the interview, we heard the newscaster. No idiot should now come here and tell us something else. Nobody should come here and say otherwise. We ain't stupid. That's a warning shot for them to know, say nothing like that in Biafra land will be tolerated. We now have a government. We don't want to use here say anybody they come from the north for IDP camp, Boko Haram, ISIS, ISWAP. We see the nonsense they are doing in Benue. We see what they are doing in Jos, in Plateau, in Borno, even in Yoruba land. We see what they are doing in Oyo State, in Ogun State. There's an IDP camp in Ogun State as we speak. We saw what they did in Oyo State, where the so-called Afonjas, they went to sign a memorandum of understanding with Mietiala to come with their cow to come and chop the grass of the Yoruba land. As if the grass of Yoruba land is sweeter than the grass in the north. As if the grass of Yoruba land get more juice than the grass in the north. As if the grass in Yoruba land they greener, sugar they inside, it is sweet for mouth. When the cow they chew the cow they happy. So with all due respect, I'm not here to to pander to no nonsense. We heard what they said in that Zoo Republic. If they are not being responsible in what they say, then they should be careful. Because here in the Western world, we the Biafrans in the Biafra Republic government in exile, we don't take nonsense from nobody. As we do it, they show. Ekweme. So be careful next time. Let the Zoo be careful next time. Don't come out and say nonsense. Don't come out and say things and later you go back to backtrack. We saw what you discussed. We saw the interview. We saw the inspections. And you said we're coming from the north to bring those from IDP camp to Biafra land. Fiakwa. Not in our time. Over our dead body. Shall we allow such? Continue, my sister.
Out, I think on Saturday or on Sunday. I remember on the political spotlight, I read it out here. That story, first of all, emanated from TVC, TV Continental. Yes. TVC was the one that reported that story, talking about the integration of vulnerable persons because of the number of IDPs we have in the country, yes, and that even UNICEF has complained about it. So they were trying to create vocational centers to make these IDPs productive. And of course, a lot of Nigerians, specifically persons from the southeastern region, were not comfortable with that story. It circulated.
Yeah, first of all, we also don't say Governor Hope Uzodinma, his trademark is 419. So if in like probably he was trying to do 419 to the UNICEF. That's their business. He was probably planning with the cabal to do the UNICEF the 419 to show them a building, a premises. They will now get the funding. Once they get the funding, they will now run with the money. That is their business. We don't care. Ours is, we no one use here say the cabal, the headsmen, Boko Haram, they are coming to Biafra land. It's a taboo. Now something when we don't use our ear here at all. Because in the next 2 months, we shall be declaring our independence. So we don't want to use our ear here, say headsman or ITP campo. Biafra land is sealed. There is no room for refugees at the moment. I said at the moment. Our borders are sealed up because we are at war. We are at war. Let's continue.
went viral on social media.
Take it back.
Integration of vulnerable persons because of the number of IDPs we have in the country, and that even UNICEF has complained about it. So they were trying to create vocational centers to make these IDPs productive. And of course, a lot of Nigerians, specifically persons from the southeastern region, were not comfortable with that story. It circulated and went viral on social media. Others were warning Igbos, don't allow this. These persons come, occupy your territory and take over. Is it surprising that possibly the information wasn't properly digested, or Senator Ibezim did not properly put out a circular to actually disclose what the true intention was? Because
Senator Ibe is a criminal. That man is a 419 plus his governor. We don't give a damn what the outcome is. All we are saying is we don't want to use our ear here say such things that happen. It's a taboo to even make such a statement. It is a taboo to make such a statement that they are coming with IDP camp in Biafra land. It's a taboo because this is why we are fighting to protect our people, to stop IDP camp in Biafra land. Now you want to import IDP camp to our land when we are fighting, dying to protect the land so that there will be no IDP camp in our town, in our country. That's madness now. People are fighting to protect their land. We are fending off the enemies to stop IDP camp, to stop the creation of IDP camp in our town. And now your zoo government from a different country, they want to now bring IDP people to our own country in Biafra. That's madness. And absolute madness. So we don't care who is wrong. We don't care where the miscommunication came from. We don't care if it was a miscommunication. We no care. For the fact it came out from your Zoom media and we got the wind of it, it's a warning shot. The Biafra government has spoken, and the people of Imo State, the old Imo State, they have responded. That's how we flow. That is how we roll, my people. Let's continue.
Section of that university has been burnt down to discourage any persons coming to lodge there as whatever skills procurement method they wanted to create in that place. And they have arrested 8 persons. We don't know if these 8 persons arrested are indeed the culprits that sets his residence on fire. What's your take on this development?
Hold on before you speak there. That's their game. If they like, they should go and arrest the whole youth in Imo State. They are wasting their time. Last time I heard from our Prime Minister, he said it was his government, his military, his men that went to put a warning shot in that place. All they did was call the God of Paul and Silas. They prayed the song of Paul and Silas, and the Holy Ghost came down in a form of fire. So it's up to them. Let them say what they want to say. We don't care. But all we are saying is we don't want to use here, say anything like that won't happen for our land. Not now. Not now. When we are ready, we shall be open for the whole world. When the government is ready, when the government of Biafra is ready, we shall be open for business. I've been saying it here, laissez-faire economy. We shall practice a laissez-faire economy. In economics, it means free entry and free exit. You are coming to do your business, you are free to come in. Whenever you want to leave, you are free to leave. A laissez-faire economy. Not the one you have in that zoo where in Lagos Agbe will go chop your money before you bring your goods from seaport to Imo State. You have lost all the money in the business. All the profit is gone. Checkpoints everywhere. You are paying money on checkpoints. That's a criminal country. In Biafra land, it shall be laissez-faire economy. A fair trade for everybody. Free entry, free exit. Laissez-faire and laissez-passer. Laissez-passer is an economic terms. You see me now we go school where, but I'm not here to discuss school stuff. But I know the benefits of having or operating a laissez-faire economy. So right now we're not open for business. Right now we are not open for business. Our borders are closed. Why? Because we are at war. We are at war. We are at war. Continue.
I have always told you that it is the society. The society prepares the crime and then the criminal commits it. And you not all have to blame him. You can imagine what proper information would have avoided. When they went there, when the federal government official came to that place, are you aware that there was no official from Imo State government that accompanied him? Nobody, even the Commission of Information in Imo, none of them followed him to that place. They came all the way from Abuja. Nobody from Douglas House or whatever was in the company of the federal government official that came there. What does that tell you? Imagine what would have happened if on that spot they have called the press and said, look, this is our intention, this is what we want to do another. Then the state government will be informed and then the information will properly sent across to everybody. Do you think what happened would have happened, Esther? Please, somebody to answer me. Do you think what happened would have happened?
No, sir.
Dear my sister, don't mind that, Mr. Darlington. With all due respect, we heard what they said. Those guys, they ain't babies, they ain't kids. Mature men with gray hair. They said what they said in that video. We saw the news. We heard the news. We saw what they said. We heard what they said. Oh my God, Oyibo. We heard what they said. Men when grow gray hair, men when get beer, they discussed, they said they are working with the UNICEF to bring the refugees, millions of them from the north. They want to bring them to Biafra land. To that place there. They have inspected, they love what they saw. You see, there's the problem with Nigeria. That country, that criminal country, they will say something today. When you catch them, they will turn around and say they didn't say it. The more you look, the less you see. In Nigeria, the more you look, the less you see. We heard what we heard. We watched the video. We saw the interviews. We heard what we heard. Don't make me get pissed off. I can go and play that thing again. Don't make me get angry now. I can play the snippet of that video at the end of this, because we heard what we heard. We heard it. They said what they said, that they were bringing people come all the way from the north, that they've inspected the venue and they loved it. They have inspected the venue and they loved it. It passed all the criteria. What else in the name of God are you expecting us to think? You see, for the Western world, I keep telling you guys, our word is bond. Your word is your word. When they say word is bond, it means your word is your word. A minister in the Western world cannot say something and then change their mouth. Say, no, I make mistake. No. They don't do that in the Western world. It's only in your zoo that somebody will say something. When you catch them, they will turn around and say something else. And you guys just allow it to fly. There is no accountability in that zoo republic. No integrity, no accountability, no rule of law in that zoo called Nigeria. That's why something we heard live on TV. Now they won't turn around and say, no, there was no governor, entourage there. Nobody from government house came. So, you guys don't know what's in the happen. Their plan A was to do 419 to UNICEF. Get the funding. That was why the governor was not there. He sent men there to go to 419. They went to inspect the building with UNICEF staff. The personnel from UNICEF, they inspected the building. Say, okay, it looks nice. The refugees can be sent here. That's no problem. All we need now is the funding, the quota. That's yearly quota. Please, we need some funding from that quota. The advance fee fraud for funding to support that zoo called Nigeria. When UNICEF dole out the dollars, they will just go down to the north, bring headsmen, come for Biafra land and dump them there and chop the money. But this time, Koniman die, Koniman bury him. We don't catch you now. So if they like, talk say nobody from government house come. That one, foul, we no care. Wait till we hear, now because we react. That's how it's done in the Western world. Whatever you say shall be held against you. Even the police will tell you now, mind what you say. Whatever you say shall be held against you in the court of law. So sometimes, if you don't know what to say, just say no comment. No comment. What happened? No comment. Why are they here? No comment. What have you come to do in this building? No comment. Who sent you? No comment. Did you come by yourself? No comment. Are you alone? No comment. When did you come here? No comment. That's how it's done in the Western world. Nobody go slap you, say you said no comment. But in your zoo, a policeman go stop you, go take your cell phone, go open them. In your zoo republic, in your shithole country. They ask you a question. If you say no comment, then go beat you, flog you, pull your cloth. Oh my, God have mercy. That's the country you expect we, the enlightened ones, to come and join you in. You guys must be joking. 2nd of December is the date. 2nd of December is the date. Let's continue.
No.
You can imagine. Tomorrow night they'll say, if more people don't like progress, they don't want development. The federal government wanted to be development, they chase them away. That was how they will put it. You can imagine.
Prince Darlington, you are a madman. You are very, very stupid for saying that. If you call that nonsense development, then there is something wrong with your head. You are a madman. When they are building train, they don't remember you. When they are taking loan from China, they don't remember you. Now they are bringing IDP. You of all people is calling it a development. IDP camp, development. Hey, God. God. And he's a barrister. Barrister talent. Oh, God. Oh. Biafra, work there. My PM, work there. My PM, Samuel Ekpa, work there. I will suggest at this point, what I might say now might be controversial. I will be careful on how I say it. My PM, I will suggest anybody that will handle a public position, a public post, a public office, a portfolio, a ministerial position when Biafra comes must be trained abroad. I don't want to say those who live abroad should do it though. I'm being careful with my words. That thing they studied in Nigeria, we go take them, we go put them for fire, burn them up. Their CV, their BSc, their master's degree, their PhD that they got from Nigeria, we go burn them for fire, then send them go Obodo Yibo to go study. Let them go and learn. Let them take soap, wash their brain, and learn how things are done. Because right now, a lawyer, somebody who is a barrister Darlington is saying that what they did, bringing IDP camp to Imo State, is a development. It means they will now blame us, say, oh, the Igbos don't want development. They have brought it now, and we are burning it up. You are very foolish and stupid for making such a statement. With all due respect, that your statement is an unwise one. Sometimes it is good to keep your mouth shut if you don't know what to say. You call that investment. You, when we say your people, you are good in business. There is no seaport in your land, but in the north, they have what they call a dry seaport. A dry seaport in the desert. They spent billions of dollars in the desert to build a dry seaport. And to bring IDP camp to your village is an investment from the government. Come, with all, make them vex. So, with all due respect, next time, if you don't know what to say, you keep your mouth shut. That was a very stupid and unwise statement to make. Shame on you. Shame on you. You call putting a block, a cement and block house, you call that an investment. Poverty is a sickness. Fear quoi? Eh? Take it back. Listen.
It's set across to everybody. Do you think what happened would have happened?
Listen.
Please, somebody to answer me. Do you think what happened would have happened?
No, sir, no.
You can imagine. Tomorrow night, they'll say, if more people don't like progress, they don't want development. The federal government wanted to bring development, they chase them away. That's why you have the...
If federal government wants to bring development, we chase them away. If that's the development you have, my people, keep it to yourself. We don't need it. If that's what you call a development, they should keep it to themselves. We don't need it. You don't know what's happening here. This man, I'm watching you with one eye. Talented, I didn't watch you with one eye. Because this kind of your statements, it didn't shock me. You call that a development from the federal government. Okay, let's just continue. I'm wasting my time here.
You can imagine how people just deliberately, if not for the reaction of people, that thing would have happened. It would have happened, then it would have happened.
Okay, you're saying that Senator Ibezim's statement denouncing what was purportedly circulated is
it
to...
Why didn't you say it before now? Answer. Why didn't they make this statement before now? And then let the people watch out what is going to happen. If you were because of the reaction of the people, that's why they are not speaking from both sides of their mouth.
Okay, I like what he's saying now. The problem with this man is sometimes he dilly-dally, he speak from both sides of his mouth. You know? Something more like an oxymoron. One thing he's saying this, then he's saying left, he's talking right, he's talking left. What he's saying makes sense. Now he's saying that the senator is telling lies, that the initial plan was to bring the IDP camp from the north to Biafra land. Because now that they've been caught, now that their pants have been put to the ground, they are now trying to, to hide them, to hide. To bury their face and now turn around the news and blame us. Now you are speaking my language. The talent is not, don't make me vex now. Now you are speaking my language. Call a spade a spade. I mean, I was pissed off when you said that's an investment from the federal government. Fear quoi? That shithole thing is an investment. A shithole building is an, oh my, oh God. Hey. Oh my God. Man, Biafrans, man, God. We work deal, my people, my PM work deal, I beg. PM Ekpa. This is something we're discussing. Work day. Work day on my PM. Work day. Because our people, they've been so deprived that ordinary, a small project, they see it as an investment from the zoo government. They've been so deprived. Oh God. It's like somebody went to prison, they no feed them for more than 10 days. He's at the point of death. They now bring something from dustbin. A leftover food, we don't sour. Food from dustbin. The police can't carry him, give him. Him go thank God, they chop him. He could they bless the officer. They chop and say, Oga, now you remember me, 10 days, I was here, I was hungry, you have given me food, may God bless you. That's what is happening now. You call that dirty looking building built in the middle of a bush, a fiscal policy project by the government in Biafra land. But when it's time to build the railway, they go to oh God. You guys don't know what's happening, man. I think it is time to educate these guys, educate our people the meaning of investment. Why you need a government, why you need a federal government. There is a limit that a businessman can do. There is a limit that a senator can do. There is a limit that even a governor can do. There is a limit, or the main thing comes from the federal. Because now them they control the money, what they call a monetary policy. Now then go discuss how, the circulation of money, how you invest in a place. Building of infrastructures. They call it fiscal policy. Fiscal. They spend money on bridges. They spend money on train. You see, for monetary policy, they are discussing with their CBN, the central bank of the government. They are putting out taxation here. They are helping, small-time farmers. They are looking at this. They are looking at import. They are looking at export. They are looking at terms of trade. They are trying to get what they call the comparative advantage, where things that you can improve on, you now have a comparative advantage over your neighbor. For example, if you are good in doing something and Ghana cannot do it very well, you now have a comparative advantage over Ghana. There's another one called competitive advantage. Competitive advantage. It means, say, if they produce this thing, because you have more of the raw material, when they produce them more. But Ghana no get the raw material, but Niger, Benin Republic don't have it the way we have it. So when we are producing on a larger quantity. It means we can export more at a cheaper price, because now we get the raw material. So people they buy from us more than Ghana. People they buy from us more than Niger. People they buy from us more than Benin Republic. That gives us a competitive advantage. When you are discussing about the federal government doing something in a village, doing something in Biafra land, doing something in the southeast, we are looking at the fiscal policies and the monetary policies of the government. When the government goes to China, they went to China to take loan. They spent the money in the north. They spent the money in the west, not in Biafra land. It means they have punished us under fiscal policies, because they take the oil from Biafra land. When they take the oil, they sell the oil. They use the money to pay back those loans. Oh my God, you guys ain't ready. Oh my God, you guys ain't ready. This man needs to go back to school. This man, what's his name again? Darlington has to go back to school. He is not ready. You see me, I'm still playing and dancing because you guys ain't ready yet. Once I say the gloves is off, this is my channel. In fact, you won't see it again. Because the zoo government knows, say this boy, there is something in him. Once I say the gloves are off and I start to drop the knowledge, they will panic and shut me down. The same way they shut down the other channel. So what I'm doing now is caricature. The best way of dealing with this guy is now is what? Satire. You come in a laughing way, you crack jokes. When you crack jokes, that way, when they report it to YouTube, they will watch your video and say, oh, there's nothing harm in what he's saying. That way, I am still here dropping the knowledge, but through laugh, through joke. Because if I should do it in the right way, in the way I intend to do it, then that won't be smart, because in less than 2 months, you won't see me here anymore. They will shut down the channel. Because they will be scared of this man. Say, who is this guy? He knows too much. Shut him down. He knows too much. These guys ain't ready, my people. These guys ain't ready. But let's just continue and wrap this one up.
Properly send the message across to everybody. And why was nobody from Douglas House accompanying them when they want to inspect that place?
Because it was quite surprising. If you say it is, okay.
Nothing has been there for open university. Nobody wants to disrupt it. All this while that instructor has been there. As you said, Igbo people don't like voting. Nothing has been there. Why did it never destroy it since that time? And the people brought this dubious arrangement. And you want the people of that area to keep quiet. When they know what is going on in the Benue and the Plateau.
But Barrister Darlington, how do we know that the 8 persons arrested are indeed those who actually set a part of the university on fire and a part of Senator Ibezim's home on fire? How do we know?
They just cut people, they just cut the vulnerable. That's what they catch, They caught the vulnerable. But Darlington is now speaking my language. You see me? I can be very, very prudent sometimes. When I'm in the pulpit, I did very, very strict. But I'm happy now he's speaking my language. At least he's making sense. You understand? So, my sister, with all due respect, what you just said now, that the 8 people they caught are just, the innocent ones. What they want to do in that zoo, because there is no rule of law. They catch 8, they will begin to beat them. So, yeah, give me name. You must give me name. One of you must give me name here. That's what they do. They will beat you to death until you will not panic and point somebody else. Somebody that has nothing to do with it. They will not go to that person in the house for midnight. Catch that one. Beat them. So yeah, give me name. That's not the way it's done. It's an archaic way of doing things, with all due respect. That's not the way it's done. But let's wrap it up. Continue, my sister.
Because when these things happen,
when you want to hang a dog, you must give it a name. Somebody must be arrested. So
this guy, they watch my videos. I don't catch him now. He's watching my videos. You give a dog a bad name just to hang it. But now bad name they give him, not just a name. It is not when you want to hang a dog, you give it a name. No. Now you give a dog a bad name just to hang it. Giving a dog a bad name just to hang it. He's my student. That's how you know those when they listen to you. He's my student. For that, I am sorry for insulting you, Mr. Darlington. You're my student, It's okay for the students to go astray. As the saying goes, don't blame the students. Blame the teachers that taught the students. So for that, I withdraw my anger from you. Darlington, I withdraw my anger from you. You're my student. Let's continue.
Sure that they are doing something. Are you telling me?
Take it back.
Arrested are indeed those who actually set a part of the university on fire and a part of Senator Ibezim's home on fire. How do we know? Because when these things happen,
when you want to hang a dog, you must give it a name. Somebody must be arrested so for them to show that they are doing something. Are you telling me? Even some people in their home too, you don't even know what to do. They go and pick them up, produce operandi. In fact, youths who are walking along that road, along that business, they will pick them up and say they are the ones. You don't know what they are doing in Imo State. Tell me, anybody they see now is an IPOP member. You don't know their modus operandi. So somebody must be arrested just to show that yes, they are getting some culprits. Why did they start this in the first place? Why did they start it in the first place? That's a question. Answer. Were you not here when two trailer loads of human beings were brought from the north with their hunting dog and they said they come to hunt in Imo State? Tell me, have those people come back? And you are talking of insecurity. How can you make such a proposal in a volatile environment? You know what is going on here? And you are not telling us you want to bring because the people reacted now, you are not denying it.
That's it. You know what is going on there. We are at war. Ogun, as the Yoruba will say, we are at war. Eh? We are at war. You don't do such. This is madness. Eh? We are at war. No go area. Everywhere in a red zone. There are red lines everywhere. Barricades everywhere. Blockade everywhere. It's a no-go area. It's a no-go zone. You see, what they want to do is bring these guys in, and that way, from 2nd of December, Hope Uzodinma will now have men to fight against the Biafra Liberation Army. That's what they want to do. They want to create a fort, a military warfare. The military men, as they are going towards the battleground, there are some strongholds you will hold. They call it fort. F-O-R-T. F-O-R-T. Foxtrot, Oscar, Romeo, Tango. Foxtrot, Oscar, Romeo, Tango. Fort. F-O-R-T. That place will now be your base. It will be a strong base. It will be a secured area. The military men can stay there, sleep, rest. When war they come, those people, they will not get there. That's their plan. Because they know in the next 2 months, we shall be declaring Biafra. They know that. So why is it at a time when there is fire on the mountain, that's when you are saying you won't cook rice? Volcano, they come down. Fire, they come down from the mountains. A volcano. When we say, even the heat alone from the volcano go kill somebody. Now I'm an idiot say, okay, there's fire on the mountain. No, I no get petrol for house. I no get kerosene. Make I carry my pot, go near the fire, go cook yam. There's fire on the mountain. You won't carry your pot, go the fire, go cook yam. Does it make sense? Why now? Why now? That's the question. Why now? And why must it be always Imo State, the old Imo State? Every time at Imo State. Why? That's the question you guys don't want to respond to. You know the answer, but you pretend you don't know the answer. Uzodinma. Hope Uzodinma, the emir. Emir Hope Uzodinma. Okay. Don't worry. Keep doing what you're doing. You say you don't know, you go know. When time don't come, you go know. You say you don't know, you go know. Time don't come now, you go know. Time is coming. Let's continue.
You think that we are going to sleep on our rights? No, we protect our environment. We protect our environment.
Okay.
Yeah, but right now, if you say you're protecting your environment, one of the universities that has been helping, in properly inculcating proper education, you burnt down that establishment. It's still your taxpayers' money you will use, all right, to reestablish that place, to renovate it, or to whatever repairs that needs to be done in that facility. That's what.
Please, with all due respect, when Biafra comes, we shall break all those nonsense down and build a more beautifying edifice. All those shithole people have for that place. Now shithole be that place. That's not a building. All those things, we go break them down. No, I'm sorry. We go break them down and rebuild. You destroy to rebuild. That's how it's done. Those things you call your shop, your business, plaza, we go break them down and build a shopping mall. The same way I see it in the Western world. What your leaders, your presidents, watching them pursue them go for Obodo Yibo, those things, we go build them for Biafra land. That way, there will be no need to go to Obodo Yibo. That way, there will be no need to go to France. There will be no need to go to Germany. There will be no need to go to England. New York, those things you love, we shall oh my God, we go replicate them for Biafra land. If you like, call it copy. Yes, we shall copy and paste. We copy the building, we go build them for Biafra land. That way, it will stop us psychologically from thinking, say, the white man's ice is colder. Because the reason why your politicians in that zoo, they love to go to every time they are traveling abroad, is because the things they see there, they appreciate it. But because they are criminals, they are greedy, they are evil people, they are wicked people that want to be king, and they want those they control, those subjects under them. They want them to be slaves. They want them to bow to them. That's why they have not come back to replicate what they've seen in the Western world. Obodo Yibo they cold though, there is winter. Nothing the Obodo Yibo. The only thing when they be say the structures are there, the foundation is there, the economy is going because there is, a level of stability in the economy. Because people don't steal from the economy. People are trustworthy. There is accountability. There is transparency. There is honesty, integrity. And you get that through a framework, a policy framework. The way you are doing your business, you must use the policy. The framework is like a cage. It's like a house. When they house that company, if you go beyond the framework, you are in trouble. If you do things outside the policy of the government, you are in trouble. You are going to jail. You will lose your job. You will have a criminal record in the Western world. Case in point, the girl they call Beta Edu and the rest of them, that they are collecting government money in a private account. That one safe now jail now. Because you have gone beyond the framework of the policies of that government. In the Western world, you dare not do it. Say you are running a public project and you they put the money for private account, or you won't pay somebody, you they pay the money for private account. It's not done. Or you won't give contract. You are discussing with the contractors. You are discussing with the suppliers in back door, in back end, before the contract is being, won or whatever. It's not done in the Western world. If you try them, if you take gift, even gift from the, you guys aren't ready. My God, have mercy. Hey, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. This is what we'll bring to Biafra land. Honesty, accountability, integrity in the business place, in the government, in the schools, in the family, in the home. We need those things. Those foundations must be there in whatever you do. If you can have that, then that country is destined for greatness. That's how it works, my people. That is how it works. You must have the fabrics, the foundation that makes a country a nation, that makes a country an enabling country that have everything. A country when they move, when they grow, a developing country. There's a reason why they called you a developing country. Like a child, you learn to crawl. From crawling, you learn to walk or stand. From standing, you start to walk. When you start to walk, slowly you begin chop solid food. From solid food, you begin talk. When you begin talk, you begin walk. They laugh, they cry, they go school. Now you are developed. They grow beer, they go. Now you are developed. But the zoo, they refuse. At 64 years, they are still sucking breast. At 64 years, they are still crawling. At 64 years, they are still wearing pampers. At 64 years, when there is a problem, they give you rice. At 64 years, when there is strike, they give you rice. When there is, protest, they give you rice. When there is no job, they give you rice. When there is COVID, they give you rice. When they say end bad governance, they give you rice. Because they still see you as infants. You are a minor. Go and check the meaning of a minor in the Western world. A minor is somebody who cannot represent themselves. They need an advocate. They see you as babies. That's why you are still where you are now. Say in the 21st century, you guys don't have light. Ordinary light, basic one, not even internet, not even going to the space. Ordinary light you don't have. Ordinary light. in the 21st century. Ah, God. Even during the days of, even Napoleon days, those guys, they enjoy light persona. Think about that. In the days of Napoleon, they enjoyed more steady light than Nigeria. Nigeria, una shame, they shame me. It is embarrassing. That's why you see me when I do my video, I'm just laughing, cracking jokes, because I see you guys as babies, infants. That's a maturity level. You guys are not mature enough to understand complex, rational thinking. When you see me, you guys are not ready. You ain't ready. Biafra is the key. Biafra is our only solution to help to kickstart you in your mind, kickstart you, make you to be able to compete with the Western world, not going out there to beg. You guys ain't ready, man. God damn it.
Okay, people are saying.
They should fish out who burn the place. They should fish them out, except they wanted to burn down the place and look for somebody to blame for it. I ask you again, why did they take that move without even sensitizing the people, the people who live around that environment? There should be a town hall meeting, Esther.
Exactly.
It should have been properly done. You don't put things like this. If other people are going to sleep on their hands, not more people. They are very, very vigilant because of what is going on today. They are very vigilant. In fact, anybody that enters the Southeast now is they look with suspicion because of what they are doing. So when you want to tell something, why can't you call them? Why can't you have a town hall meeting? So what are you blaming the people? Has any presentation has been there? Has anybody gone there to burn anything?
No, nobody has.
No,
up until this information went viral. Nobody has.
Of course.
God bless you.
So
God
what are you not
bless you.
saying?
God bless you.
Now that I told you that the society prepares the crime and the criminal commission, I will not blaming him. They should blame themselves for what they did.
Well done.
All right. All right, finally, Barrister Darlington, supporters of the PDP in Edo State.
Hold on there. I'm not here to discuss the zoo politics. I'm sorry. Let the dead bury the dead. Give what belongs to Caesar, and to God. It's in your Bible. So this is how you interpret your Bible. I'm saying to you, give what belongs to Nigeria, and to Biafra. This is a perfect example, a classic example. When she was discussing what happened in the old Imo State, I took them out there. I discussed it with them. I analyzed it. I broke it down. Now, when she wants to discuss PDP, APC, Labour Party, I say, hey, hold on there. Give what belongs to Caesar, and to God. Give what belongs to Nigeria, and to Biafra. That's how you do it. You allow the dead to bury the dead. And not get time for that discussion. Because mentally, physically, spiritually, psychologically, we have divorced ourselves from Nigeria. We are done with Nigeria. That's how it is. That's how this thing works. Once you get to that stage, I'm in that stage now. That's why once they won't begin to discuss anything, but I cut them off. I'm not ready for that one. Allow the dead to bury the dead. You eat the meat and spit out the bones. The politics, now the bones where you go spit out. The meat, now the discussion about that IDP campaign. I rest my case. Barrister Darlington, I'm sorry for, insulting you. I now see that you listen to us a lot. You are my student, and for that, I am your teacher. So I have to take responsibility. I'm sorry for insulting you. From me, from here, for now, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I remain yours truly, Biafra, Superstars Media. God bless you.
Yeah, check me out.
Superstars Media. Lord Lugard, Bloomington, Lord Lugard, Hannah's Wild Flora Show. 1914 amalgamation is what we dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation. Ever since annihilation, nepotism is nonsense. You and you, clap your hands. Biafra gonna come, clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we're free now. Freedom is gonna come, we're free now. Yeah.